Surprise, surprise! What do you think? Finally a nice game, right? I think you all deserve that, chat. You deserve it. You deserve it. Those are... I didn't find the game in the yard, but this is the first one I saw and I was like, this is good. This is gold. The gold. The game of the millennial coming. So I guess we all gonna have these characters we have to choose from. Well, I tried to find something like on both ends with the guys and the girls, and I didn't really find anything with the girls, but I was like, if I run this game, it's gonna be ridiculous, and I really wanted to go for this ridiculous vibe, and I'm like, this is it, this is it. Well, my name is, I don't know, I don't wanna give them my name, I don't wanna talk to those weirdos on behalf of myself. Okay, how are we gonna name our character? Chat, this is important. How are we gonna name the character? Anyone? Ideas? I don't know. Tiny Carl? Well, why not? Tiny Carl, I don't know. Well, let's try all the different names. Shall we? Oh, wait. My name. Bob? I don't know. Let's see which one do you prefer. Mark? Dom? I don't know, guys. Bob is alright. I kinda like it. Tiny Carl is random, I think. Well, we supposedly a girl, but it doesn't have to be. Tiny Carl, I don't know. Billy. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm going for Big Carl. I don't know. Big Carl. I don't know. Tiny Carl, I'm sorry guys. I'm going for the Tiny Carl. Too late, I'm Tiny Carl right now. Alright. Have you heard of the new game in Zoe coming up? This is it. Oh my god, this is decisions. Freckles, oh my god, guys. Damn, but this game is so detailed so far, so this is fine. Nah, we're not. We're so not. Wait a minute, this is important. This is like actually important. I don't know what kind of vibe I'm going for. I'm gonna be quick, I promise. I think. Are we going for ridiculous vibe? Earrings. Why would I? Oh my god, look at that. The piercing. I don't know, let's go for a piercing. I mean, I don't know. Wow, look at us. I'm not really a big fan of this hair though. Heart? Heart, please? What? Heart? Heart what? Okay, let's... You know what? Let's have this one because we fight. Yeah. T-shirt. Alright. Wow, look at that. Okay. But can I change her hair? Wait, return, please. Return, I'm not done here. Scars. Why not? Did I mention that we fight? So we fight. Emo? Maybe. Maybe emo. Yeah. What are those? Why not? Why not? Why not? Really? What stops us? Alright. Alright, everyone. What is that? Inner goo. Okay, what is that? Oh my god, look at that. They have the colors. Damn. Looks sad all the time. Wow, this is the vibe. It's either sad or angry. I don't know, I prefer sad. Wow. Let's do that. But what can I do about her hair though? What I can do about her hair? Heat her? Maybe. But maybe she's emo. Maybe she's like e-girl. We don't know that. We don't know that. We gotta like be careful with that. Okay. But what about hair? Do I have to do I leave this bandage? I feel like it's kind of the vibe. I don't know. I'm keeping it because like we fight in this game. Yeah. All right, everyone. How do I? Okay. I think I'm done. How do I escape? Okay. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done. I don't know, maybe. Choice you prefer. Confirm. Save. No? How do I continue this game? Wait. Alright. Saturday. Ready? Ready, everyone? As you cruise down a deserted road and gentle breeze caresses your face through an open window. The occasional jolt of the car unsettles you. However, you quickly dismiss it from your mind. You've just finished your first year in college. You've just finished your second year in college. You just finished your third year. Okay, let's be last year in college. You've been looking forward to this trip. Doki Doki. Well, we'll see. I haven't really played any digital novels, but Doki Doki and Misai. Okay, you were grinding through college relentlessly and finally had the chance to go back home to visit family and friends as a surprise over the summer. You look down at your GPS, following the bright yellow line displayed on your screen. This wasn't a road you were completely familiar with, nor was it anywhere near the freeway. Though stupidly you were persuaded by a video on Wikidoc to reconnect with nature, and thought it would be faster than sitting through traffic jams or turbulence. Tiny Caro. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, Tiny Caro. Okay, I'm gonna get used to that, but I just can't. Just keep driving, it's probably nothing. You said yourself. Okay, already you have found your happiness and drown out your anxiety. Are you gonna refer to us as a tiny Carl? Oh my god. Alright. I knew I should have just taken a plane. This is the last time I'm listening to some random person on the internet. Just as you mentally shake your fist at the wiki walk you watched, your thoughts are abruptly interrupted by the stuttering of your car's engine. Metallic clattering comes from the hood of your car, making your eyes widen in alarm. What? Before I could fully process what was happening, the car let out its final breath, stopping dead in the middle of nowhere. Where are the boys? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna help us. Maybe they're gonna rescue us. We don't know that. You sit in silence for a few minutes before inhaling deeply and stepping out of the car to observe its exterior. Your eyes squint in annoyance as white smoke expels from the hood of your car. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Lollipop? We'll see about that. We have to check them all first. Feeling a lump build in your throat, you sit by a nearby rock to recollect yourself. Okay, you can't just get with this name really again. Okay, no biggie. I'm just lost in the middle of nowhere with no signal and no sign of life. Ah! You bury your head deep into your hands and groan at the absurdity of the situation. I try to act, so guys, I try. No way, no way, no way. This cannot actually be happening. What is this? A bad 2000 Adam Dittler movie? I have no idea. And after what felt like eternity under this scorching summer sun, the familiar growl of a well-functioning car catches your attention from a distance. Breathing a sigh of relief, you stand up and begin to wave frantically to grab the driver's attention. The car slows down and parks nearby. Well, it's the only way it works, guys. It's the only way it works. I don't know. Wait a minute. I can do like that. Okay. The engine pauses momentarily as the driver's door swings open. Well, a man emerges from the car, donning a deep green jacket and tousled brown hair. Okay, everyone, walk in. Everyone. He looks at you with a curious gaze. Show him, please. As he takes off his sunglasses to rest them on the collar of his shirt.
Hey, is everything alright? Do you need help?
Why is he talking like that? Hello? What does it look like? I'm not really sure what to do. Thank God you came. And wow, look at him, right? Wow, does it look like? Classic deep voice. Wow, we're gonna have a bunch of them, guys. Bunch of them. What does it look like? Thank God. Okay. Thank God you came. And and notice the sounds of a well-functioned car. Think about it. Okay, thank God you came. I was convinced I'd die out here. He laughs under his breath and dips his head slightly at you, taking a peek at your car. He steps forward, examining your car and sighing lightly at the steam rising up from your vehicle. His hand motions to the broken hip of the car, meeting your eyes for a quick second. Can I... Okay, no, wait. His hand taps the back of the car as he walks away, his hand gesturing for you to follow. You hesitate, as you only just met this man. He looks back at you for a moment before a light chuckle escapes his lips. Don't worry, you can trust me. You're right, you know, I just played Killer Frequency. I don't know about that. He reached into his pocket, taking out a small golden medallion. Sheriff. Alright, policeman. You give him an awkward smile as you make your way to his car. Are we arrested now? I guess. The ride has been silent so far, but you didn't mind. The smell of sea salt pours in from the open pane, the cool wind combing through your hair. Hope so. Wow, me too. Your eyes causes you take in your surroundings.
Enjoying the view?
You open your eyes and turn to look at him. His hair was dancing along with the breeze coming from his open window. The lighter strands in his hair glistening under the sun. You purse your lip for a moment and shrug. I guess it's alright. He lets out a small chuckle.
You're a tough critic, aren't you?
His lips curl into a playful smirk, and you can't help but smile back. Alright, chat. Have we seen better, or we have high standards? You've seen better, okay. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done, okay. Man, I've seen better. Sink deeper into the seat. Get yourself comfortable for the rest of the trip. He turns down the volume of the car radio, allowing the soothing sounds of nature to take center stage. So, it's probably nice to get to know your travel buddy for the next God knows how many hours. Might as well break the ice. Not too fast, not too fast. Where are we headed? How long have you been a sheriff? Say nothing. Right, where are we going? If you don't mind me asking, where are we headed? My town, Brine Bay. Ever heard of it? You think to yourself for a moment, racking your memory for any mention of Brine Bay. Well, yeah, definitely. No, doesn't ring a bell. He nods to himself as you speak. I don't blame ya, we're not too well known. I promise that you'll like your stay though. You've got great views. Actually, I'd like to ask you the same. What are you doing out there? Well, I was trying to visit home from college. I haven't been back for a while and I was feeling a little homesick. Just my luck to have my car break down when I tried though, right? You've had a little laugh at your joke and taps slightly on the steering wheel. Yeah, that does suck. Hey, no worries. We'll get you back on the road in no time. Let's go up a view for a brief moment to give you a pat on the shoulder before focusing on the drive again. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah. A moment of silence lingers between the two of you before he abruptly breaks it. You weren't out there for too long, were you? You have no idea. He smiles and nods in response, his eyes glued on the outstretched road ahead.
Jane, by the way.
You turn to face him, head tilted in confusion. He takes notice. Oh, he's looking. He's looking. He's looking. Why his eyes drawn as if he's a frog? Do you see what I'm talking about? Or like horse. His like eyes are not drawn naturally. Just saying. He takes notice on your lack of response and turns to look at you.
My name.
Yeah, eyes on the road. Right? My name is Jean. Your mouth opens briefly for me and sighing. Oh. I am a tiny Carl. Tiny Carl? That's a nice name. Oh my god. He shoots you a gentle smile before adjusting his eyes back on the road. You turn back to the open window, taking in the view once more. They will compliment on anything one day. The roar of the engine, paired with the heavy crashing of the ocean, waves began to take over your throat, making your eyelids grow heavier by the minute. Before you knew it, you were dead asleep. Exhaustion from the long day of driving mixed with stress finally took over. Your eyes struggle to blink open as the sun shyly peeks over the clouds. Its beams greeted you ever so lovingly, the warmth creating a gentle blanket over you. Friends. I'm a tiny Caro, but friends call me Big Caro. Right. If you gotta know me better, you can call me. I go by Big Caro now. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Okay, I have to like calm down. I just can't. Just way too funny. Okay, you lift yourself off of the corridors, stretching the sleepiness away. Your eyes eventually find Jean, his hand having a firm grip on the wheel and head turned towards you. Morning there, sleepyhead. You're awake just in time. His head gestures ahead of the car. Your gaze follows his cue to a small, old-fashioned building. The car comes to a roaring stop into the makeshift parking lot. Jean's deep voice pulls you out of your thoughts. This right here is Coral Inn, a hostel. You can stay here for the night. And don't worry about the pay, I've covered tonight for you. It's the least I could do, considering the day I've had. If you walk inside, just a little to your right, should be the front desk. Just explain your situation and my buddy Tante will get you all set up. Do you do this for all the people you pick off the street? You know what? This is actually the funny one. Okay. Just imagine if he actually picks all the people from the street and drives them somewhere. I mean, you don't know this guy, you don't know him. So, do you do this for all the people you pick up from the streets? Or am I special? He let out a small laugh. Do you see that? He's laughing. He's laughing right now, guys. His hand raising up to his mouth as he did so. Good question. I'd have to say you're pretty special. Oh yeah, of course I would say that. Don't go around spreading the word though. I don't exactly have the money to be paying for every pretty woman I come across. This one's between you and me. Oh my god, look at him. He shot you a quick wink that you would have missed if you had blinked. Alright. You should get going now. It's starting to get late. Don't want to keep you up any longer. He turns away from you, though you can see a shy smirk on his face. It's just a hint of red flash on his ear. They're not too close. Do you feel like he's staring at your soul? You can't help. Wow, kinda does. He's like looking at you right now. You can't help but smile to yourself as you gather your belongings from his back seat. Oh. Why didn't you read it like normally? Okay. Oh, before I forget about your car, why isn't he the one talking? Why am I reading this out loud? Jean, you should fix that. There is only one mechanic around here and his name is Kai. Take my number and I'll send you his address. You type his number into your contacts and give him your thanks. The two of you wave goodbye as you shut the car door behind you. He pulls out of the parking lot, leaving you to brave the hostel on your own. Do you think the fact that he's handsome totally like covers up his weirdness? Him being weird? Well, maybe. You stand in the open for a moment, breathing in deeply. The earthy smell of nearby plants mingled with the damp industrial material of the building helps you get a hold of your new surroundings. You grew up in the city, in Yep, nothing like home. Sure, it wasn't where you wanted to go, but it honestly felt better. The refreshing clean air was nothing like the city you grew up in or the one you've been staying in for college. It was nice to be in a quieter environment for once. A flock of birds chirp overhead, flying information towards the horizon. Chad, do you feel like you are getting relaxed right now? Can it be like some kind of spiritual experience? Okay, watching them, you realize the sun was beginning to set right past the small corner of the shops. The sun's setting already? How long have you been driving? Glad I didn't choose to just walk to society. I probably would have been walking for days. You look down at your watch to plan your next course of events. Your body was practically begging you to crash in for the day, although you really should be getting your car sorted out first. I don't know, let's go sleeping, guys. You think it over for a minute, decided it would be best to talk to Kai sometime in the morning. A small yawn escapes your lips as you whack your backpack over your shoulders. Yeah, no. I'm beat. I need a nap. Your shoes crunch against gravel as you make your way towards the entrance. The steps of the inn's wooden porch creak with each step, making you hurriedly take longer strides. Alright, you're here. As you open the door, you read it with surprisingly homely decor. The state of the building itself was just as disrepaired as the exterior, if not worse, but someone was definitely doing their best to make it look good. Recalling Jean's directions, you take a step forward towards the right. A small wooden counter comes into view. A few mirrors went up on it, though only one seemed functional. You notice a man. Of course it's gonna be a man. I bet only men live in this town, literally, I'm telling you. Okay. You notice a man sitting behind one of them. The name tag on his shirt read Dante. He didn't exactly look ecstatic to be there, but he also didn't look like he hated it. Oh, hi there, I'm Tanya Caro. I think Jean might have mentioned me to you. You hold your breath, hoping Jean wasn't lying about paying for the night. Dante looks you up and down for a moment, with a puzzled look before looking down at his phone. Oh, huh, guess he did. Alright then. Is he gonna like show his? He's a taller man. Oh my god. I don't know. I have my doubts about that. He sighs to himself before standing up. You're stunned for a quick second as he towers over you. Who is towering over me? Are you gonna show him or what? He turns to grab a couple of papers from the shelf of files and books behind him. With a soft thump, a pile of papers falls in front of you. Okay, Tanya Caro. All you have to do is sign a few things and you should be good to go. You write down the information, occasionally glancing up towards him. Who is he? He was back in his seat, tapping on the table with a pen and glaring right into your soul. Who is talking to us? What is that? Oh damn. Wait a minute. Alright, never mind. He was back at his seat, tapping on the table with a pen and glaring right into your soul. Jeez, creepy. Oh, done. What? Okay. He swipes over a small metal key with a slight rust on its edges. Your room should be number 69. Why did they choose this number out of like all the numbers they could have chosen? Okay. Don't make too much noise and no hot water past 9 p.m. Even for... Yes, even for small amounts like for tea. Okay, good night then. He ignores you and goes back to scrolling on his phone. Well, isn't he just the most hospitable? Are they gonna show us him or what? Alright. You walk around the hostel, mentally counting each door and giggling to yourself over the childish number. You eventually end up on the second floor, finding your room right by the stairs. Okay, Jean, let's hope this room isn't bad. Taking a sharp breath, you insert the key and turn, not expecting much of a view. Wow. For being a rundown place, this was a pretty nice room, much better than you would have expected from the exterior lobby. Two large windows greeted you, luminescent moonlight shining through illuminating the dark room. Despite being summer, the well-conditioned room made a cool breeze wash over your body. Not bad, Jane, not bad. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tiny carlify the room a little. Whatever that means. Dropping your backpack and kicking off your shoes, you begin to set up the room to fit more of your liking. Plushes? Wait a minute. This is the only way it can be, guys. Sorry. Precious wool. Did we bring all this stuff with us? Wait a minute. Did we just bring all this stuff with us? Why would we? Cat? Cloud. Oh wow, decision wall decoration. Wow, look at that. We can decorate our room here, damn. Makeover, right? Lava lamp. Oh my god, I haven't seen this in a while. I don't know. Wooden boards. Lava lamp, okay. Let's do that. Wooden boards. Wheel. I feel like surfboard's a bit too big. Okay, decorations, posters, lights, board, mirror. I don't know, let's go for lights though. Bear, cloud, fish, cat. I don't really like it though. Yeah, and how does she has all this stuff with her, really? You should bring all of this, and this guy gave us a ride, and so we were carrying all those boxes. Never mind that. On the second thought, never mind. It's a bit weird to decorate a place I won't really believe in for long, right? Maybe she's gonna stay there for like a boy or something. You charge out of your clothes before falling onto the comfort of the bed. Not realistic. We don't believe it, right? We're not buying that. Your body melts into the mattress, and you quietly thank Jean for being generous enough to rent your room. This beats the car any day. Thoughts about ways to repay him linger as you are soothed to sleep by the night's embrace. Alright. Wow, Sunday. Wow, let's see what the next day will bring us. Your eyes gently flutter open to the side of the hostel room, widely glazed with the warm sunrise glow. You rest your body swollen and stretched, feeling much better than you did the day prior. Taking a glance at your phone, you remember that you have to give the mechanic a visit to see what he could do for your car. You sit for a moment trying to remember his name. Keith? Kai, right. You'd give Kai a visit. Hopping off the bed, you take a small steps into the bathroom and get yourself ready for the day ahead. Thankfully, the hostel was kind enough to include toiletries and fresh towels. Much better. Taking one last look at yourself in the mirror, you gather your essentials and leave the room. As you step into the lobby, you met the Dante's crunchy face. Are they gonna show us or what? He sits behind the front desk with his legs up and a magazine in hand. Good morning, Dante. He gives you a quick glance before placing his attention back to the magazine. Good morning, Danny Carl. Okay. I'm gonna get over it, I promise. I just can't so far. Okay. Did you get a good night's rest? Despite asking, you could tell it was more of an automated response for a good customer service than genuine curiosity. Yeah, I did actually. Thank you for asking. I was wondering if there was anywhere nearby I might be able to get a bite. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't really had anything but trail mix. Do you see that? She's talking. Hikaru is talking about you. She only had you. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. There is a dinner. Oh, there's a diner. Not too far from here. Just walk down the road and you'll run into it. I'm sure. He reaches under his desk and yay. And pulls out a pamphlet holding it out for you. Thanks, man. While I'm here, could I know how much it will cost me for another night here? Reach your hands into your pocket for your wallet. About $70, no more no less. You freeze. You aren't broke, but you definitely don't have enough money to for 70 a night. Plus, there was still the cost of whatever repairs needed to be done in your car. I'm not sure if I can afford it actually. I might have to find somewhere else to crash. Dante sighs. Look, there is no place you can stay. It's a small town, kid. It's either pay up or get comfy on the streets. We're going to the streets, guys. You shuffle uncomfortably hearing this. You really don't like the idea of sleeping outside, but you seriously don't have enough money for another night. Dante clears his throat to get your attention. He didn't even realize you were completely zoned out. Wow, it's actually pretty good where I live too, yeah. Like, it's below the average actually. It's definitely way below the average for a room. I mean, in States, really. Yeah. I'm not sure if you would be up for it, but I heard from word of mouth that the diner I mentioned was hiring. Could be a long shot, but it's the best chance you have right now. And since you're a friend of Jean's, I guess I can lower it to 50 a night. You good with that? Well, this is a good price. Okay. You aren't sure about getting a job in a town you don't want to stay long in, especially during a time that was supposed to be a vacation of sorts. I thought she was visiting her family, wasn't she? But never mind. Though after weighing out your options, working for a while compared to being homeless in an unfamiliar place doesn't seem bad at all. Oh, she's going on vacation. Okay. Alright. I'll keep that in mind when I grab a bite. Thanks again. He gives you a cordial nod before leaning back into his chair and continue reading his magazine. Shoot! Before I forget, I should go to see Kai. Following the direction of the text from Jean, you make your way to the workshop to meet Kai. As you approach closer, the sound of changing tools paired by machinery fills your ears. The fine aroma of grease and oil growing more noticeable with each step. The large car-filled building seemed vacant, except for a figure bent over peering into the hood of a car. Kai! You call out and no response. The hum of a car was overpowering your voice. Kai! Wow! Damn! Guys, let me introduce you. The Kai! Alright. Okay, this is the next one we have. Damn, I don't believe that he works at his job, really. I mean, nah, I'm not buying that. The Kai, guys. You called out. Do you guys feel uncomfortable? Do you guys feel like he's like staring at you? You called out a little louder. The figure finally stood up and turned to face you. A large grin was plastered on his face as he rubbed dirt and grease off his forearm, hands still clasping a wrench.
Well, you must be new here.
Alright, the Kai in his voice. Before you could open your mouth to reply, he quickly cuts you off with a broad grin. And trust me, why he only talked once. Alright. Guys, have you noticed how the music changed? It's like different. The music now is like playful. It's like, it's different. Okay, and trust me, I remember a face as pretty as yours. It's typical Kai. He winks a little and leans back against the car, grabbing a nearby cloth to clean his... Wait a minute. A nearby cloth to clean his wrench and hands.
To a day with pleasure.
Huh? His tongue lingered, prompting you to introduce yourself. I'm Tanya Caro. Wow, he's repairing cars. What can I say? I was actually headed west until my car broke down near the forest. That's on me, I guess. I should have gotten my car checked out a good while ago. He sounds sus, definitely. Can he steal? Do you think he's stealing the cars? Maybe. We know nothing about him. That's on me, I guess. I should have gotten my car checked out a good while ago. You walk down on your shoes, fishing them against each other. Luckily, Jean found me and brought me here so that you can help me fix my car. You look up at him and smile awkwardly, feeling a bit embarrassed about the whole situation. He lets out a short laugh and nodded before putting his wrench down. Guys, is it just me or putting his wrench down? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, that won't be much of a problem. I'll head there with Jean later in the day. Although, I do have to warn you, it's gonna take a good while to fix it, especially if you're not from here. Do you see that? He's waiting. Okay. The spare parts here are pretty dated, and so are our cars, so it might take a while. Don't worry, must have been visible because he pushed himself off the car immediately and defensively threw his hands up with open palms. No, don't worry, you can trust me. No, don't trust him. My family has been working on cars since this town was founded. I promise to get it working as soon as humanly possible. He pats your shoulder lightly and gives a warm smile. Alright, now he's the one who's responsible for our car. You don't know that. He pats your shoulder lightly and gives you a warm smile. You can give me your number and I'll keep you updated on things. Alright. The options. Decisions. I don't feel comfortable giving this guy my number. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because of all the horror games I played. I mean, we know nothing about him. If you wanted my number, it better be as good as new. Great, just great. Whatever. Better be as good as new. His smile shifts to a more strange tone, his confidence seeming to have wavered. Well, he grabs his phone out of his pocket and hands it over to you, the screen displaying a small prompt for your information. As you tap your number, oh, we have no choice, alright, but give him our number. You spot him peeking over to the side. His deep brown eyes scan all over your face, almost as if he were studying you down to your smallest features. Huh? Maybe on another occasion, you'd be more charmed, but you were honestly not in the greatest mood about the whole situation. No. There you go.
Great. I'll send you a message when I get around to working on it. Hope you have a good time here.
Why did he say my name out loud? Weird voice, definitely the weird one. He gives you. He's like. He's winking at us, guys. What do you think? Please next. And don't call. I see you. Okay. He gives you another wink before turning around to continue working on the car behind him. Oh, finally, he left. Alright, time to get myself some food. I'm starving. Oh my god, guys, we see other people, so it's not just men live there. Oh, thanks God. You walk around the town, pamphlet in hand, and a goal to fulfill. The diner. Where is the diner? As you scan your surroundings for the diner, you see a disheveled red-haired man struggling with a heavy load of paint canisters in his arms. His grip falters every so often, and the cans threaten to slip from his arms and crash to the ground. Oh, he's clumsy. Help him out. Help him out. Running over, you brace yourself against the heavy wood frame door and shove it open with your back. The scent of old parchment and pine immediately hits your face as soon as you open the door. It's comforting, nostalgic almost. The man gives you a quick thanks and rushes in, disappearing behind the curtain at the back of the store. Your eyes wander around the building you had entered and notice the wooden shelves lining the walls and stacked with books. Some looked old and worn, while others looked new and untouched. You gently push the door shut and step into the store. A soft ding echoes, signaling your entrance. You feel the warmth of the sun fade as you move further inside. With your hands outstretched, you glide your fingers across the long rows of books, feeling their distinct textures and designs. Looking up at one of the shelves, a familiar title catches your eye and you make your way towards it. I haven't seen this series in forever. Wait, has there always been this many volumes? Trials of Tempest. You loved reading, but this was your favorite. I don't feel like reading now, but never mind. You hated reading, but especially you like to read with your parents, you and your friends would read occasionally. Trials on Tempest. I don't know, it doesn't sound like something I would personally read. But never mind. However, Trials on Tempest grew quickly on him. What are you even talking about? Eventually, the author stopped producing new volumes. You're quite tall. Alright, are we talking about our features now? Okay, you're quite tall, so grabbing the book wasn't an issue. Having average height, reaching for the book required a big stretching. Being on the shorter side, you struggle to reach the book. I feel like if you struggle to reach the book, it's gonna give us some kind of plot. Your legs wobble a bit as your feet strain against the ground. A small ache going through your arms, but you don't give up, somewhere reaching out. Suddenly, a shadow looms over you, and you feel a large hand gently rest on your shoulder. The subtle pressure makes you lay your feet flat on the floor, grounding you, releasing the tension in your body from stretching. You watch as another hand gently grabs the book before you could. Wait, who's touching me right now? Alright, everyone, next. Thank you, next. Alright, next one, guys. What do you think about this one? I don't know. Do they call them like soft boy or something? I'm not sure. Smart boy. Right. You turn around and see the man from earlier smiling softly at the book, brushing off any dust from its cover. I bet it's his favorite book. A loud chuckle escapes him and he shifts his gaze towards you.
Trials of Tempest. I'm surprised anyone else knows about this book.
What do you think about his voice? I used to love this series as a kid. What about you? He holds the book out to you, letting you take hold of it. You take it, observing its cover. Yep, definitely haven't read this volume yet. Me too! Alright. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait. I've never seen this one before. So out of all three, you'll pick this one? He's gonna take her book. Alright, you know what? This angle is kinda better. This angle is better. Yeah. This is a special copy actually. I bet he thought it ended up Journey to the Storm God, right? First one? Maybe. You know that this was the last volume released before the author stated publicity publicly that he was too old to continue the series. The author actually used to live in this town. He wrote out a few more stories and kept them in a very shop. You looked back down at the book. You were more, and the author was from here. You certainly didn't expect that when your car broke down on some random road. Are you gonna keep talking or what? Okay. He just said, hey. How about for helping me earlier? I will lend you the books. You can take this one with you. Just come back for the next new few volumes. When? He takes notice of your confused expression and chuckles again. I work here, don't worry. I might look rough, but trust me. I'm not a fan of breaking and entering. And the story isn't that popular anyways. No one would notice if they weren't in stock. Plus, you're new, right? Dante knows everyone here. How come? Dante mentioned we had a new face in town. We don't have much except for this one cool thing. What? The first guy? Okay, I wanna give you something from our little corner of the world to remember. You smile and put the book in your backpack. Thank you. I'll take care of it. He takes notice to the pamphlet you had in hand.
Were you looking for Cup of Joe Mama?
Yes, actually. Dante said it was just down the road, but I can't find it anywhere.
Down the road? It's literally on the other side of town. In fact, any further from here and you'd be at the beach.
What do you think about his voice? He paused for a moment and mentally facepalmed yourself. Dante never specified which direction to go, and you had ended up going the wrong way. He stifles his mouth with his hand and shakes his hand. Classic Dante, man. He's an asshole. They're spilling some tea, everyone. Huh? The unknown guy telling that Dante is an asshole. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, Kai was just staring there, so Kai got too close to us, right? Yeah, they're all... You can't help but laugh along. It was sort of comforting to hear that. It just meant Dante was rude to everyone and not just you. Truthfully, you were starting to feel like he had a personal vendetta against you. Are you friends with Dante? You seem to know him pretty well. Are you and Dante friends? Something like that. He knew my old boss, so I guess we're more as acquaintances. He usually comes over for new magazines or just books for some hostel lobby. Oh, I see. What were the paints for? So may I ask what the paints were for? Oh, just a little something I've been trying to work on. It's nothing too big. His lips curl into a strange smile, the dimples on his cheeks becoming more noticeable. Oh, alright. I can't name really. Okay. I guess we should get going now. Any longer and my stomach might burst. Well, I'm gonna go to the diner before I miss out on breakfast. Thanks again for the book. No problem. He pauses for a moment. Tiny Carl. Tiny Carl? No problem, Tiny Carl.
Andrew, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, nice to meet you too, Andrew. I'll see you around. You give him a smile and wave goodbye as you leave the bookstore. So the diner is on the other side of the town. Alright, we are popular, guys. We are popular this time. And this town, it consists of anime character boys. But yeah, we're popular here. Our Tiny Carl is like getting places. Okay. Anyway, the diner is on the other side of the town. God, kill me now. Okay, following Andrew's advice, there it was. The words Cup of Joe Mama, random, but okay, plastered not only to the sign above, but also hand painted on the window. Your stomach grumbles the second you lay eyes on it. This was your sign to make a break for it. You open the door, okay, new occasion. You open the door, immediately hit with the sweet smell of frosted coffee beans and greasy bacon. How cozy, right? Look at that, look at that. I like the music. I mean, you know what? This game is so carefully curated, really. Oh my god, wait, I'm not done. Okay. You make a beeline to a booth, ringing the small steel bell on the table. You take a look around. The place is filled with families of all sizes. Though you can only see one waiter. He seems to have his full attention on the cash register. His head perks up from the registry and you watch as he grabs a small notebook rushing over to you.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Alright, soft boy core or whatever they call it. Alright, what do you think about this one? I mean, not my type, but I guess we have all those decisions here. What can I get for you today? Feed him. Yeah, he looks like you should feed him, definitely. He's a bit quiet, but nonetheless, you understood him perfectly. Is this a bad time to order? No, definitely not a bad time. The other waiters are just on leave, summer, you know? He gives you a toothy grin and you can help but smile back. He suddenly raises an eyebrow, his eyes trailing your face. Do you guys feel like he's staring at you too? He's still staring at me. I'm uncomfortable. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you around before. Why do you ask? Does it matter? Why do you ask? His eyes widened momentarily. Oh no, I'm just... His hands tremble for a split second before he takes a deep breath and recomposes himself. Crap, did that scare him? I'm playing as a menu today. I'm going menace in this little town of anime boys, guys. I am. And this guy is so easily scared. Look at our tiny car. I mean, I'm just curious, miss. I usually serve the same few people here. I was wondering since I haven't seen yours. You give him a softer smile and nod, but worry that you've accidentally come off as a Karen. Poor guy. What? I didn't say anything. Oh my god. My car broke down, now be here that gets fixed. This guy is so easily scared, Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, no problem. My good friend Kai can get that all sorted for you, I'm sure. He skips. Guys, he's staring at me. Do you feel like he's staring at you too? Like, you continue to explain your situation to him, not holding back on the little details. So much so that you hadn't noticed he was now sitting in front of you. His eyes don't seem to leave yours. Told ya. Paying close attention to your words. A stark difference from Dante. It was pretty refreshing. Wow, that sounds like a lot, but hey, what's a trip with an empty stomach, right? As if in a cue, your stomach emits a loud rumble, which makes the both of you burst out laughing.
Well then, what would you like to eat? On the house.
He's trapped, right?
I know you're low on cash right now.
You know, considering the hostel and car costs. Are you sure? I don't mind using a few dollars. They're giving us money. He shakes his head. His messy blonde waves bouncing as he does. You know what? I kind of feel like the writers like this guy better than the others. I don't know. I just kind of get this impression. Takes it as a welcoming gift. You look down at the worn-out menu laid before you. Well, if you insist, I'll get... Wow! Huh? Decisions! Oh my god, look at it all! Pancakes, omelets, cinnamon rolls, mushroom soup, waffles, eggs benedict, beans on toast, fruit salad. You're just trying to see your family! Wow. But maybe she'll get everything. Not just like... You don't know that. I don't know what am I feeling right now. Actually, I would really love to get the cinnamon rolls now. But I would usually go for eggs Benedict though. But cinnamon rolls. I think I'm craving either cinnamon rolls or fruit salad. I don't know. Chat, what about you? What are you feeling right now? I'm feeling cinnamon rolls. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we can. Oh my God, we can. Guys, anyone, chat. I can like. It's my treat. My treat, guys. My treat. Cinnamon rolls. Okay, we can keep choosing. We can get all those food. Okay, for you, I'm gonna get mushroom soup, cinnamon rolls, and fruit salad. I mean, why not? It's guy's treat. He. All right, anyone. Buy everything then. Really? Do you think he's gonna say something? Strawberry syrup. Okay, this is it. I don't know. I don't really know what I ordered though. I just. Would you like anything else? Yes, please. I don't know what I got. I don't know. I'm not. What else? Damn. Let's take everything. I think this guy regretted it immediately. I'm just wondering how far can I go? I'm not a tiny car anymore. I'm a big car. Would you like anything else? Just bring me everything you got here. Everything. That'll be all. Thanks. He always wrote his notebook after jotting your order down. Watching you in a confused smile. That's... Guys, I think he noticed that. That's everything on our menu. You not. Are you sure? Yes, why? You haven't had a proper meal in a while. He can't judge you. I'll come back in a bit with your other meats. Where's the man makes this way? I mean, it's not if we have any other food we can like take out. You watch the man makes his way towards the kitchen when your eyes take notice of a help wanted poster messily plastered up on a nice notice board. It looks as if it had been there for a while as the corners are torn and stained with a mysterious liquid. Dante's words echo through your mind as you're reminded of your lack of money. Yeah, and they'd be like, and this poor guy be like, is that it? Is that it? And I'm like, nope, bring me dessert menu, I'm not done. He was like, never helping strangers again. Right, a job. I'll ask that waiter about when he comes back. A few moments pass before you see him approaching your booth, carefully holding your food. Gracefully maneuvering through the tables nearby with a signature smile. Here you go! Hope you enjoy your meals, excuse me. Your call out to me if there's anything else you'd like. He gives you a small nod, and turns to leave. Wait, dessert menu. So that place is hiring. Are positions still open or am I too late? His head snaps toward you. His face painted with surprise and eyes gleaming with excitement.
Yes, yes.
Are you gonna keep reading that? The thing that goes for me. Wow, I ordered just their entire menu. Bring me everything. Imagine the guy is like, oh, it's my treat. No worries. I'm like, bring me everything. Everything you have on the menu. Damn. Okay. Yes, they're still open. Oh man, I've been looking for some help for ages. I'm happy that you're interested. His voice rises into normal speaking volume as he lets his eagerness show. Taking a quick glance around the bustling diner, it is obvious to anyone that they were severely understaffed. You give him a big smile, you can tell he's going to be a great coworker. Did it? You get hired. So, am I going to need to submit my resume to apply? What should I even talk to? You peek past his figure to see if you can spot a manager running around. His face fills you as he moves his head to meet your searching eyes. His smile was unwavering. I think the person you're looking for is yours truly, miss. Oh, and no worries about the resume you hired. Just like that? Okay. I would at least like to know your name though. You raise an eyebrow at him. You were happy to be employed, but you question the practices of the diner under the man's management. You notice he is fidgeting with his uniform as the two of you speak. You wonder how he even survived this long in this line of work being the quiet man he is. Right, my name is... it's Tiny Caro. Okay, Tiny Caro. You can finish eating here. It's gonna take a while. And meet me in the back. I'll be happy to show you all you need to know. Without another word, he starts to walk away before quickly turning his head to look at you again.
By the way, my name's Chris. It was nice to meet you.
Okay, Chris. What do you think about Chris? Chris then continues to the register, where a small line of people are waiting to pay. It was nice to meet you too, Chris. He's already busy with another customer by the time you answer back. Once full and content, you make your way toward the staff door. Well, you can only assume it was the staff door. Chris flew all the way to the few dishes and had a moment before. As you step through, your nose is hit by a delicious mixture of aromas created by all the different meals being prepared. Your smelling escapade is interrupted by Chris hastily bustling through the swinging door. Dirty plates stuck in his hands. He lets out a small gasp upon seeing you.
Hey.
Give me a second, please, he says. You nod as he brushes past you, quickly placing the dishes in the weather-filled metal sink. They hit the bottom of it with a muted clang. Chris grabs a cloth, drying his hands while he turns to it. He lets out an exhausted sigh. Well, we'll start your training in just a moment. I just need this. His eyes tell you everything you need to know as he looks at you. He has probably been on his feet all day. He watches he lays back on the wall, sweeping away some sweat droplets on his forehead. His slightly disheveled hair frames his eyes as he gazes at the ceiling. His eyes suddenly meet yours, a shock running through your body. Why do you think that the writers preferred this one? You quickly look away, embarrassed that he called you. From the corner of your eye, you see him straighten up and sheepishly reach a hand behind his neck. A single thought then snaps you out of your embarrassment. Wait, did he say training? Hold on, you're starting our training now? Are you sure? This is the best time. Chris drops his hand and nods his hand gently. His head. We need to help as soon as we can possibly get it. This summer has been one of our busiest, so I would love it if I could work with you right away. If that's okay with you, of course. His eyes wander away and his voice trails off into a faint whisper towards the end of the sentence. I was hoping to explore town a little bit more. Okay, of course, I'm so sorry. Should have been more considerate, I'm sorry. You're suddenly washed over by an immense feeling of guilt. I haven't. I'm good. I didn't plan this. Okay. On second thought, I think I can help out a few hours. With a dejected sigh, you give him a reassuring smile and mentally pump yourself up. Just a couple hours wouldn't hurt, I guess. You could have just said no. Okay. Plus, I'd be able to pay for another night. Okay. Alright then, teach me your ways. Time seems to fly. With only a couple minutes of your shift remaining, you paid careful attention to any upcoming orders. Now's not the time to be making any mistakes. It could hinder your chance to leave early. You peer out the serving hatch towards Chris, preparing yourself to cook like your heart deepened on it. Last couple minutes. We can do this. The familiar bell of the door rings, and you quickly fix your eyes towards the entrance. Instead of a small family or elderly person like you've seen all day, a young man walks in. Okay, everyone, focus. He looks probably in his early 30s. His sleek, long blonde hair framed his face. My god, have you noticed how music changed? Again, his captivating eyes made it almost hard for you to look away. You feel like you've seen him somewhere, but you can't quite put your finger on it. All of that to say, he didn't look the most approachable. He looked around with a slight scowl, seemingly prepared to book it. Your eyes briefly meet, and you can almost swear he gave you a half smile before finding a booth to be seated in. He doesn't look like one of those town folks at all. Could he be another visitor? You turn to look at Chris. He seems to be just as puzzled as you are. He shrugs at you and clutches his small notepad, making his way over to the man. You aren't sure if it's because he's tired or not, but Chris' usual upbeat manner for new customers look diminished. Welcome to Cabot's Jamama. What can I get for you today? Since you've started working with Chris, you noticed a pattern with him. At first, he would stick with his usual script of asking someone what they wanted, but if the customer went off script and asked something he wasn't used to hearing, he would falter.
Can
Wow!
I get the omelette?
Look at that aristocrat! Look at all those golden chains he's got. I mean, look at that. I mean, do you see these glasses? It's all in gold. I mean, do you see this vest? Do you see this vest? Do you see his hair? Long gold strands. I mean, look at that. Look at this vest and the trench coat. Damn. This means, guys, he is kinda rich. And like, he's like...
But with just the egg
He's
white.
a shake, maybe.
Blindly beaten, not whisked. Whisking makes my face bloat.
Damn, who is that? I've gotta shoot next week. I can't be bloated now, can I? Use pink Himalayan salt if possible. I don't want any preservatives in my system. Oh my god, this guy is trying too hard. You are in the diner. What do you expect? Damn. Okay. Hold on extra spices. I'm a simple man. Just salt, pepper, and a hint of tarragon and a pinch of cumin will do. Do you know where you are? Pretentious. Also, don't cook it in American way. Do it French. I prefer my food authentic. You're authentic, right? You're an American diner, weirdo. What do you want me to do? Damn. Alright. And the well-suited man nods. His head towards the large window beside him. The words authentic homemade recipes plastered outside in a large red font. Yes? Good. The man pulls out his wallet and pays for his food. Chris comes back with a small torn page, slowly pushing it over you. Sorry, Tiny Carol, I didn't get most of that. It's alright, Chris. I'm sure none of these things he mentioned are real anyways. He goes and nods. Okay, do your best anyway. With that, Chris leaves to clean a few empty tables. Leaves to clean a few empty tables from the customer that had just left. How hard could it be? Crack a couple eggs, separate the yolks from the whites, and mix it lightly. You got it, Tiny Carol. You grab a bowl and completely crack the first egg successfully, separating the yolk from the whites with ease. Oh my god, I'm basically Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay? Okay. Feeling optimistic, you move on the second egg. However, this time the yolk breaks and chips into the white eggs. Egg white. You know what? I think this guy is not gonna leave the tip. Telling you. A little yolk wouldn't hurt. He probably won't even notice. You start mixing, aiming for a light and fluffy look. Despite your efforts, however, the whites refuse to cooperate. I should just whisk it at this point. You hold onto the whisk with a strong grip and mix furiously, trying to salvage the situation. Instead of forming soft peaks, they remain stably runny and lacustrous. Okay. Wow, this is not giving chibli. Whatever. Let's cook this thing. You heat up a non-stick pan and pour the egg mixture into it. The consistency you're looking for, far from ideal. What did he want it in again? He only mentioned spices, right? Whatever, regular salt and pepper never hurt anyone. You sprinkle some grated cheese and chopped vegetables onto the layer of egg whites, topping it all of it with salt and pepper. As you attempt to fold it, it tears easily. You manage to patch it up as best as you can, but it's clear that this is not the Pinterest for the egg white omelette you had envisioned. As you plate the omelette and hand it to Chris, you can't help but feel a mix of disappointment and embarrassment. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Guys, what is that? Why is he looking like that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with his figure? What the hell is that? Where is he from? He just weirdos. I mean, look at those weirdos, really. Okay. Chris, unaware of the small war you had with the man's oddly specific recipe, made his way over to present it to the customer. Wait, what happened here? Chris tries to speak, but he cuts him off. No, actually, I know what happened. Your chef is terrible. Just look at this omelette. It's obvious she can't separate the yolks from the whites. It is most definitely viscose. Need to choose? I don't know. No one? I'll choose going home instead. Is it okay? Not to mention that it's clear to anyone's eyes that it's under-seasoned. I'm deeply sorry, sir. It's actually her first. Before Chris could even finish the sentence, the man puts a hand up and stands up from his seat, his figure towered over Chris, looming over him. Don't harass my friend, you weirdo.
Did you even try to get my order right? I bet you wrote it down wrong, because there is no way a chef could mess such a simple order up.
Sir, you are in the diner. I could sue you for this. Do you even know who I am? You swiftly exit the kitchen and rush over next to Chris, hoping to defuse the situation. To make another, let's kick him out. Hey! Both Chris and the man at the table snap their heads towards you. Chris is panicking, obviously not sure what to do in the situation. Okay, Chris, I got it. Okay, we're in this together, Chris. You try to remain calm and approach the situation with the professionalism, but you can't stand seeing someone being a bully like that. Right. Drama, right? If there is an issue with your meal, you can take it up with me. Well, this has nothing to do with you. I'm the one who made the meal. It has everything to do with me. The man took a breath, his anger intensifying. You could hear the mutterings of the previous customer nearby. Undoubtedly noticing this scene he was causing. How did we mess it up so badly? Ugh. This is your first day cooking or something? Well, it's my first day at the job and cooking on an unnecessary complicated dish, that's for sure. He was asking for tumin? What does it has to do with omelette? Alright. What kind of spice was that anyway? But it was... whatever. Pretentious, dude. Okay, he doesn't choose to face you instead of Chris, who takes the chance to take a few steps backwards. I'm sorry, this is your first day, and you have the nerve to stand up to me? The hell is the nutjob doing about? Who is he? Look, I get that the food isn't to your standards, and I apologize. Yeah, this was I was saying, let's kick him out. That's on me. There's absolutely no need to sue the place. To sue the place for what? For not serving you that something it's not on the menu? Alright, we can just give you a refund. Refunds? Let's kick him out. I mean, let's just all cooperate. Unbelievable. Is he the choice we're gonna have? Ugh. Okay. We can just give you a refund. How does that sound? He looks taken aback for a second before nodding slowly, and easier riding a green grubbing on his smug face. I mean, look at that! Like, Chad, look at that!
Oh.
What kind of noises he makes? I get it now. You finally realized who I am and I want to look good. The man crosses his arms over his chest, still fuming with anger. No, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Maybe he looked familiar. You tried long and hard to think back to all your time spent online and watching TV, but he doesn't look like some A-list celebrity. He just looks like some rich snob. He pulls out a business card and slips into the pocket of your apron. I'll accept the refund, honestly. Consider yourself lucky I'm not suing this establishment, if you can call it that. He rolls his eyes and storms off, nudging you on his way out. I don't know who is this wannabe, really. I don't know who is that. You take this small card out and scan for information on the jerk. White Queen, CEO of White Soft? Can you imagine? He was the CEO of White Soft. I mean, guys. Now it made sense. Not only is he a genius, but he is extremely popular due to his pretty eyes. Can't be, right? Can't be. I can't believe my eyes. He is the CEO of Roller Soft. Oh my god, this game is so funny. Oh my god, I made the right decision picking this one. Okay, he's a hit in the modeling scene. He's not just CEO, but he's a model. Damn, he's a catch. Okay, you can recover complete of your friends. Fangirling over him, actually. Hey, Tiny Carol. Chris' gentle voice takes you out of your thoughts, and it's your turn to look at him. Are you okay? I'm sorry about all that. We don't usually have customers like him. He looks down to the floor and plays with his sleeves awkwardly. You playfully flex your arms, making him smile a little. Well, besides that, your first shift is finally over. Here's your pay. Model CEO, philanthropist, I saw. Well, of course. Of course. His hands. He hands you a wad of cash from out of his pocket. His sad demeanor seemingly disappearing into thin air. Oh, thank you. Are you heading off too as well? Chris gives you a strange chuckle and shakes his head. I wish. I've still got the lunch and dinner services to look after. Plus, our other chef doesn't come in until 7 p.m. Someone's gotta be here in the meantime. Yeah. Has he always been working like this? Is it even legal to someone to be working this much? Not wanting to question more of his unhealthy work ethics, you simply nod and go into the locker room to gather your belongings, ready to head off.
Hey.
Tiny Carl, one sec before you go. My number, you should take it so I can talk to you about shifts and anything. Alright. You both exchange contact information and you leave the kitchen, waving goodbye to Chris. Bye, Chris. You look down to your phone as you exit, curious about the time. The number, 1:30 p.m., shone bright on your screen. Huh, still pretty early. I thought I was here for longer. I guess I wouldn't hurt to just walk around. Following the general direction to other townsfolk, you get to see more of what this town has to offer. Jean wasn't wrong. It really was a beautiful place. You find yourself in the town square. A fresh breeze blows through your hair as you take in your surroundings. The streets were crowded by people and had stalls lining them. Each stall proudly displayed their own unique produce and cuisines, with the most notable being fish. As you walk past the stalls and observe them one by one, you catch sight of a familiar figure. Past his figure, you could see a shorter, silver-haired man who seemed to be talking with him. The man had his arms crossed, drawing a third look on his face. This isn't the kind of guy you would expect him to hang around. But then again, you don't necessarily know him well enough to be making that kind of assumption. Might as well go say hi, grinning to yourself. You approach the duo and reach out to tap him on the shoulder. Jean turns towards you. Jean? Who is Jean? His face lighting up as he realizes it's you. Alright guys, new characters! The Jean, the policeman. In a well-functioning car, they said. Jean and his moody friend. E-boy, I guess, or not, I don't know what's up with him, but he's definitely moody. Tanya Carl. No, Jean is not the emo. This is the emo. He's not. Tanya Carl didn't expect to see you here. Have you been settling in well? Yep, I'm actually exploring a little right now. I've managed to get a job of cup of Jamama. I love that place. Great coffee to start the day with. I'll definitely be seeing you around a lot more. His eyes disappear from green wildly at you. Your eyes briefly flutter to the silver-haired man. Upon noticing your gaze, the man sharply turns away. Is he shy? Jean takes the notice to your curiosity and takes a small step back, placing his hand on the stranger's lower back to lightly push him closer to you. He looked at Jean. He is blushing. With his eyes widened, startled by the sudden contact, Jean placed his arm around the stranger's shoulders, tightening his grip slightly as he spoke. This here is a good old Vince Matador. Oh wow, Vince Matador. Don't mind his behavior. He isn't used to new people. Look at his silver jewelry and the headphones. Alright, Vince's eyes narrowed as he gave Jean the curt glare before taking a glance at you. It was short-lived as he chose to give his attention to the ground beneath him instead. I'm a tiny car. Vince the emo, right? It's nice to meet you, Vince. I'm Tiny Carl. Vince says nothing in response, seemingly unwilling to introduce himself to you. Instead, he keeps his eyes downward with the occasional glance at Jean. Jean sighs deeply. Come on, Vince, we talked about this. Vince bites the bottom of his lip before looking up at you.
Hey, Jean told me about you. Quite the predicament you've gotten yourself into. With the car and all.
What? You don't feel comfortable with his voice? His voice is pretty quiet. don't know why Chris when he's nervous. Vince leans more to the mumbling side. Yes, it's pretty unfortunate. But that's not to say good thing come from it. It's still a vacation, I guess. Minus my knee drop, of course. Vince's attention was he is the shy one. Don't you get it? Vince's attention wasn't on you by the time you had finished your sentence and was fixated on the ground once again. Jean gently nudged Vince, drawing his attention back to you, and he in the discussion at hand. After some time hesitation, Vince spoke back up. Well, that's an optimistic way to look at it. I'm glad you're not bummed out about it. Vince's attention shifts back to Jean, who offers another agreement. Silence fills the air for a moment before Jean clears his throat. Say, we don't show you tiny car around, Vince. It's about time. I headed back anyways. I gotta get dinner started. Vince glares at Jean and saw him look, his eyes practically begging for him to not leave. Jean, on the other hand, gave Vince a few gentle pats on the arm and reassuring grin. Alright, oh my god, do you see the way he's staring? You know what? Really, the way this guy stares. I don't feel comfortable. Alright, I'll leave you to it then. See you around, Danny Carl. Bye, Jean. There we are. You wave goodbye as he turns back to leave. Vince's face scrunches up as he yells out for Jean. You're a little taken aback, as he has been pretty quiet up until now.
Hold on now. I never said I would. Jean, get back here.
Jean ignores his pleas as he takes a final look back to wave goodbye before disappearing into the crowd of people. No way he set him up like that. No way. Vince's shoulders drop in defeat. He leaves a big sigh, turning his attention to you.
I guess I could try to show you around. Unless you've already got plans.
He looks down to his thumbs, which he had been twiddling awkwardly for the past few minutes. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you with Vince. I'm gonna leave you with Vince for now. Be right back. Yeah. I'm back. Wait a minute. I'm back. Guys, how Vince has been treating you all? How's Vince has been treating you all? Tell me. You are not Vince. I'm back. Okay. He doesn't look entirely convinced to walk you around. Refuse to offer for his sake. Refuse the offer for your sake. Agree to walk with Vince. Reluctantly agree to walk with Vince. Reluctantly agrees to walk with Vince. I don't know. You think our safety is on the line? What do you think? Are we taking a walk with Vince? It might be good for a drama though. What do you think? Wait. What do you think? Oh, hi, how are you doing? I'm making a decision right now. Take all the offers. This is what I was thinking. I'm glad you're on the same page. Agree to walk with Vince. Vince doesn't want to walk with us, but we don't care. Don't worry, Vince. I'll talk you through. Oh my god. Okay, why not? I don't have much else to do but sleep anyway. Vince seems most disappointed when you say yes. His shoulders. How are you doing? Have you played this game before? I randomly found it and you know what? I kinda like it. It's kinda cool, really. It's kinda cool. Didn't he ask me? What's his attitude? Wow. You're gonna like it. Dude, wow. I mean, it has 5 followers. It's quite popular on that website, I found. It's doing great. You have not? I'm about to change that. This is the nation-based website. And this was probably... Yeah. Undownloaded. Yeah, it's the nation-based. So it was voluntarily. Okay. Alright, people, let's keep going with Vince. We have all these boys here. We have all these anime boys practically fighting for us. Not fighting, but we have them all on the line. So Vince, the moody guy, he doesn't really wanna walk with us. But I guess he's shy. Nah, I'm telling you, you're gonna be really invested in this one. Okay, Vince Sports Sound Half. Yeah, I just asked you to play this game because I was like, maybe this game has a category on Twitch with 5 followers, and I was wondering if someone who followed this category of this game would actually come, so I don't know. Okay, Vince Sports sound half-hearted, and you begin to wonder if this was the right decision as the both of you begin walking. Oh wow, we're walking, guys, we're walking. It's hard for you at first to get used to the uncomfortable silence between you and Vince, but you eventually don't mind. You've done more than enough talking today. With the whole weird situation, and this silence was more than welcome. Vince keeps his eyes glued to the ground, his hands fidgeting with the various bracelets on his arm. So... we're going to the beach. We're going to get to the beach sooner or later, but we haven't met everyone here. We haven't met every character. We're just getting started, guys. We just arrived. You're so impatient. Harvest, it definitely should send it on Discord. Okay, don't distract me, please. Your voice shows off and you clear your throat nervously, struggling to find the right words. Thank you for taking time out of his day and show you around. Hey, Vince. You speak gently, trying once again to break the ice. I really appreciate you for taking me out of your day to show me around. I know it must suck to be forced to hang out with a stranger, but it's really nice of you. Vince's shoulders visibly relax as your words seem to have a positive effect on him. He looks down at you and gives you a half smile. No, it doesn't suck. I just don't really get out much. Same, Vince, same. I don't even sure what to show you, really. Just show me your favorite places. Maybe it will help me get to know you a bit. He leads you to places like his favorite record store and cozy coffee shop. His genuine enthusiasm evident as he talks about them. He's smiling. As the two of you make your way around the familiar corner, your attention is drawn to Andrew's bookstore. Through the window, you catch a glimpse of him reorganizing books and engrossing conversation with a few customers. Vince's eyes, is this chibi Vince? I guess. Vince's eyes naturally follow your gaze and his steps come to an immediate halt. Let's go to another part of town. You turn to him and notice his eyes fixed on Andrew. Smiling. Well, they are kind of weird. They are weirdos, if we're gonna be honest. A window through his expression is an unpleasant one. What's wrong? I'd really prefer to not talk about it. He shifts his gaze downwards. He raises a hand to the back of his neck, absent-mindedly scratching it to physically dispel his unease. Push him for an answer. Why can't you tell me? Really? I've known you for how long? 5 minutes? You don't have to be weird about it. No harm in being curious. His shoulders tense up. His lips curls inwards. He balls his hands into a fist and uses his thumbs to dig into his fingers repeatedly. It's clear that your intentions and response has struck a chord within him. Win?
Look.
I'd really prefer if you didn't try to pry into things that aren't any of your business. Oh my god, look at him speaking up his mind. His words hanging heavy in the air, his bitter tone lingering through your thoughts. He swiftly interjects before you can even formulate a response, cutting off any chance for you to speak. You said you've already explored town, right? Let's just leave it here then. See you around, Danny Caro. Vince. What's wrong with him? Weirdo. You left momentarily stunned. He left us. Don't stab me at night. We know nothing about him, right? You left momentarily stunned by his sudden shift in demeanor, silently watching us as he turns to walk away. You silently cringe as you reflect on the awkwardness that just unfolded. Well, that went great. Sighing deeply to yourself, you decide to continue walking to parts of town that you haven't had the chance to explore yet. As you turn the corner, you suddenly hear the distant sound of music and applause. With your newfound curiosity and a need for a pick-me-up, aristocrat was sounds right, in secret in the diner, asking for a French cuisine. What's wrong with him? Sir, you're out of your meds. You're off your meds. Okay, you follow the source and find yourself on a makeshift stage set up by what seems to be town local theater group. Alright, approaching closer to the stage, the crowd's enthusiasm starts to excite you too. Taking a glance at the performance, it was hard to not be drawn to the guy with the bright green hair. Okay, green hair guy, guys. Wow, look at him. You don't see that every day. Oh my god. Guess he really wanted to stand out, huh? He happens to be one of the lead actors. His energy and charisma is undeniable. His presence radiating through the crowd, mesmerizing everyone with each spoken word. You know, look at this little brain. As his performance reaches its conclusion, the crowd raptures into the cheers. Your attention gets pulled back to the lead performer through his eyes were already on you, of course. His gaze direct and sparkling with intrigue. As the crowd slowly disperses, he boldly jumps off the stage and approaches you with a wide grin.
Hey there! You new in town?
Are you on something? I am. The name's Kevin. The people in this town just know everyone. This is like the millionth time I've been asked this. Yes, actually. I'm a tiny Carl. I can't with this name, oh my god. How could you tell I was new? Look at us. He snores sheepishly.
I'm a regular performer here. Practically every week. I've seen the same faces countless times, but yours...
Of course. Of course you said something
Yours
like
is
that.
definitely new.
They know everyone. He gives you a playful smirk, his eyes holding a glint of amusement. Anyways, how are you in Brine Bay? I'm sure it's not much, but it's got a few redeemable charms. I don't know, guys, what do you think? I like it so far. It's been nothing special, I don't really know yet. What, is he meanie? You want me to be meanie? What do you mean? I don't really know, no. Nothing special. We're not talking about him. We're talking about this town. He's asking us how we like the town. Think they deserve me being mean to them? I don't know. It's nothing... Okay. You know what? Well, it's been nothing special. I can't say I haven't been to better places. His eyebrow raises at you. Really? Like where exactly? Next Arcadia Bay, maybe. Maybe. Forgotten Town. I mean, look at... Small Forgotten Town? Really? Look at all those anime characters. What are you talking about? As much as the town was charming at first, I can't say the city isn't any better. There is a whole lot more to do here. His eyes widen with surprise. He excitedly grabs your hands.
You're from the city? That's so cool!
Damn, guy gets overstimulated so easily. Okay. Yeah, born and raised. You chuckle awkwardly at the sudden contact and he quickly lets go. He clears his throat as his cheeks flush a bright red. I don't know, he looks like someone from the city. He looks like someone from downtown or something. Okay, sorry. I've just always wanted to go to the city. No worries, I understand. Well, what did you think about my performance? Is it anything like the actors from Paragon Arts? Paragon Arts, probably the most prominent. You think he can be impressed by the Costco card? Maybe. We don't know that. Maybe. I don't know, Paragon Arts, probably the most prominent theater company you could think of. It comes as no surprise that he aspires to be like them. Alright guys, how are we feeling today? Are we feeling mean? Are we feeling praising him? Are we feeling like rudely saying no? Mean? I knew you would go for it. I knew it. Okay. Well, to be honest, no, not really. I was just bored and needed to be done with, oh my god, we are a bitch. It wasn't that great and definitely isn't on the Paragon actors level, oh my god. But it's still something. Dr. Joe Foss, guys, I upset him. A little disbelief and you offer him an apologetic shrug. Like this? Thanks for being blunt, you bitch. He tilts his head and his brows furrowed in a slightly puzzled expression. The disappointment in his voice is clear. And here I thought I did good this time. You think? He clears his throat loudly, an apparent reset in his confidence. A smile forces its way on his face. The 2D characters should know their place. Maybe. What's their place? Behind the screen? I don't know how to answer that. Okay, I'd love to hear more of what you gotta say. You sound like a true critic. I could benefit from having one of those around. Alright. Sure, I guess I don't mind. If you're really okay with that. He begins rummaging through this bag, pulling out a small business card that looks like similar to Viet's.
Feel free to reach out if you ever need a friend or want to catch another show.
Are they gonna like finish their sentence or something? In which I hope you enjoy my next performance better. Oh my god, you're making them work for it? Okay, cool. A voice suddenly calls to him from the stage. You don't even need this friend. How you can say no to like this green hair with the tiny bread friend? Where people have started to clean, he quickly nods and begins to make his way towards them. How are you doing? You came right on time. I'm playing digital novella. I met few 2D character boys. And we are having something like important decision to make. Okay, he turns his head to you, raises a hand out to wave goodbye. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. We have new contact. He gave us his number, guys. You left slightly confused with a strange man business card in your hand. You get the feeling he took your criticism more as a challenge than a comment. Yeah, I finished clear frequency. I did. I can't say that I'm satisfied with that, but I did. Well, in a way. Yeah, I got myself killed and everyone else. Well, shit happened, what can I say? You look up at the sky and notice that it's starting to get dark. Clearly, you've stayed out longer than you would have liked to. I think that's enough exploring for today. I need my sleep. While walking home, you glance down at the small makeshift card in your hand. Kevin Zunio, recalling Viet's car. You retrieve it from your pocket and compare the two. I got an achievement. Yeah, I did. I did. Did I? Yeah. Thank you, game, for giving me achievement anyway. Okay, exactly the same. Isn't it this kind of plagiarism? Shrugging off the thoughts, you tuck the two cards away. Well, the serial killer was the Dawn and her son. They were taking revenge on the guy who got killed like many years ago. Okay, back to the game. Everyone focus. Shrugging off the thought, you tuck the cards away. You finally reach the hostel after a long walk back to the opposite side of town. You're just about spent on energy and were in need of a good night's rest. This is our room. Upon entering your room, you waste no time shedding your clothes off by the entrance. A trail gets left behind you as you rush into the bathroom for a well-deserved shower. You do your usual night routine and get into your comfiest set pajamas. As you leave the bathroom, you gather your discarded clothing to clean when you get the chance. Hopefully there is a dry cleaner nearby. You hop into the bed and wrap yourself up in a large blue comforter. Turning to your side, you grab your phone and begin scrolling through your list of new contacts. I wonder if anyone's free to talk right now. Guys, we have numbers! Guys, look at that! Look at all these contacts. Okay, everyone, focus. We have the Jean. I guess he is the businessman or something. Kai, the weird repair guy who wanted to fix our car. The Chris, the shy waiter boy. We had the pretentious weird guy from coffee shop who's probably off his mess. Kevin, the performer guy. You know what? I was thinking about the same. Let's call this weird guy the aristocrat. Right? What do you think? Right? Let's do that.
Hello? Who in the hell is this? Do you even know how late it is? I'm supposed to get my full 9 hours of sleep. That voice... Are you that chef from Cup of Joe Mama? Just so you know, I don't give my number out for late-night calls unless I know I'll be having a good time. Whatever you called for better be important. Is that a serious question? You called the business card with my name on it, then woke me up from my sleep to ask if it's me?
You didn't have to wait for that. He was already doing that. But I didn't think you'd be asleep already. It's only 10 p.m.
I'm trying to avoid wrinkles here. Was that all?
I just wanted to apologize again for
As you
earlier today.
should. Honestly, I'm not sure how this town doesn't have finer dining establishments. It's got great views. Even an open, oceanside, greasy fish shop would be better than Cup of Joe Mama. What kind of name is that?
You are devious. Okay, ask him for a date and just don't show up, really? Well, yeah, I guess I get what you mean.
It's a good thing you're cute. I'd normally sue for mistakes like these, but that face of yours saved that sad excuse of a diner. Well, I hope this was enough chatter for you. However, I desperately need my beauty sleep. Good night.
He can hop on us. Well, this wasn't exactly what I thought my holiday would be like, but I'm glad I've met. Been nice so far. I'm not sure about that. Okay, feeling content, you plug your phone into the charge and gently shut your eyes. Gently to doze off to sleep. I wonder how tomorrow will go. That's it! Oh my god! This is the end! DMO? We're grateful for giving the game a chance. Damn! I wanna know what's... No way. We hope you consider supporting it. We're also hosting a fundraising campaign. Okay, have a good day. I wanna know what will happen next. Threads of you beyond the bay? This was the demo, but they haven't really released the game yet. This is everything they got. But potentially, this could be us.